Hello friends, this is Sanjay Pathak. In this video, we are going to cover PNP Modern Search version 4. So this is basically a search solution for SharePoint Online. As you can see, the PNP Modern Search solution is a set of SharePoint Online modern web parts allowing SharePoint on super users, webmasters, and developers to create highly flexible and personalized search-based experience in minutes. So very quickly, you can build search-based solutions using PNP Modern Search web parts. Before modern pages and web parts built on SPFx, like SharePoint framework, was introduced, search-driven scenarios was covered by the highly flexible classic search web parts. So in earlier version of SharePoint, we had classic search web parts. Now this web part is based on the SharePoint framework, and those supported like add any HTML, CSS, or JavaScript for developers. In modern world, this was replaced by highlighted content web part, and it was not very configurable for the Microsoft Search. To close the gap of customization and freedom, so to like close this gap, the PNP model search web parts got started in back in 2070. So in 2070, work started on this version, and I think first stabilized version was on version 3. As the project progresses and the search APIs are moving from SharePoint to Microsoft Graph, so now these search APIs are moving from SharePoint to Microsoft Graph. As you all know, Microsoft Graph is uh, APIs which can help you to get data from any of the Microsoft 365 component, including SharePoint, OneDrive, Microsoft Teams, etc. There was a need to restructure and reinvent the web parts. So to reinvent and restructure these web parts, version 4 was born to include the Microsoft Graph. The goal of version 4 is to solve scenarios already solved by version 3, but at the same time allow greater flexibility in how you extend the solution using web components and custom developer solutions outside of HTML. So it also, like version 4 is also good for extending your doing the customization to your parts using web components. So, as more and more Microsoft Search functionality is exposed via the Microsoft Graph Search APIs, so now most of the Microsoft Search functionalities are exposed via the Microsoft Graph Search APIs. So that is why this version has been released, and you can see like version 3 here. Now it's duplicating. It's duplicated. So what is included in this package? The solution includes the following parts. So basically, it has four parts: search results. It retrieves data from a data source and render them in a specific layout, like you can see on the search page. Search filters filter and refine data displayed in search result report. So it is for filtering the results. Search verticals browse data as silos, i.e. tabs from multiple data sources. So you can multiple tabs from multiple data sources in different verticals. So it's like a tab kind of thing. Search box let users enter free text queries sent to search results report. So you can type your words, keywords in the search box, and data in the search result report will be filtered based on this. And these are the supported browser: Chrome, Firefox, Edge Chromium, and Brave. Extensibility model: by getting this solution, you also benefit from an advanced extensibility model, allowing you to customize the solution according to. So you can basically use this model as this solution as it is, or you can also extend it. Supported extensions are these three are the supported extension: custom web components, custom suggestions providers, custom handlebars, customizations, helpers, partials, etc. With these available customization options, you can do pretty much anything. Uh, Troubleshooting. So this is the repository. Error displayed in the browser. You can do F12 in the browser. You can see all the things. So if you want an overview of like how to install it, you can see here. Download the latest SharePoint framework packages from PNP, like PNP Modern Search parts SPPKG from GitHub repository. So as I said, this is based on SharePoint framework. Add PNP Modern Search parts SPPKG package to the global tenant app catalog or your site collection app catalog. Okay, so as you can see here, you can install it and deploy it. You can either make it global, or the packages are deployed in the general Office 365 CDN, meaning we don't host any code. So we don't host any code. It's all deployed in Office 365 CDN. For the PNP Modern Search Parts package, you can choose to make the solution available in all sites or force to install an app to the site every time. So you can either make it available for all sites, or you can force the people to install every time they want to use it. The solution asks the following API permissions by default to enhance the experience. These permissions are not mandatory. If you don't accept them, you will simply have less available features. Okay, so from the SharePoint Admin Center, you can allow these permissions. So these permissions are like user.read, the used for Microsoft Graph Toolkit persona card in the people layout, people.read, same as above for people layout, context.read also for people, user.read.all also for people search, files.read.all allow search for files using Graph API, drive items, all these using files.read, mail.read allow search for users email using Graph API, messages in your Outlook. Calendars.read allows search for users' calendar appointment using Graph API events. Sites.read.all allows search for sites using Graph API, sites list items from SharePoint. External item.read.all allows search for connector items using Graph API, external items. So these are for external. So these are the permissions which you have to give. Add the web parts to the SharePoint and start building. So once you deploy this solution, you will see these four web parts: search box, search filters, search results, and search verticals. And then you can start using it, approving scope. You can approve the required scope in SharePoint Admin Center on API Access page. So when you go to this page, in the SharePoint Admin Center, you will see in the advanced API Access, and in the API Access, you can see like Microsoft Graph, these such a parts, user.read, file.read.all. So all these things, you just have to approve it. Once you approve it, it will be visible like this. So there are some scenario tutorials here on this side. If you want, you can go. I'll give this link and look for these. These are the different scenarios. One, like create a simple search page, set up manage properties, build a page with filters, create a search page with verticals, scenario, create your first custom template, store custom templates in SharePoint, edit custom templates in SharePoint, edit custom templates locally in Visual Studio Code, create a search page with verticals within the same page, create useful people search. So all these are actually scenarios which you can see, and similarly you can use. So I can cover one simple scenario here: create a simple search page. We can create a search driven experience simply by adding the PNP modern search web part to a page, PNP search box, and PNP search results. Others we can cover in future videos. So as you can see, once you deploy this thing, so you can any page can contain PNP modern search web parts. For simple search results only, we may embed the web part in a page. So you can see here we are creating a new page, and then add the web part inside the page. When you click on adding web part and type PNP, you will see all these web parts. So first you add the search box, then you add the search results web part, and you can rename it to search page, and connect the web parts. Now you will have to connect the these two web parts, like search box and the search result. Okay, Now you need to connect the web parts in their properties panel. For this simple scenario, you don't need to change any properties of the search box. PNP search box. Click on the configure button in the middle of the PNP search result. So here in the search result, you can click on this configure button, and keeping things simple, click the SharePoint search button. Okay, so available data source, we are using SharePoint search, and at the bottom of the property pane, click next to go to the third property panel. Turn on use input query text toggle and set the options as shown. So here you can see available connection, use input query text, make it on, and in the values make it dynamic value so that you can get value from the connected source PNP search box. Then PNP search box properties, you can select search query. Now publish the page. Now your page is ready. So you see, it's so easy to create a simple search page using Pnp Modern Search. So that's it for today. We will connect the other scenarios in our future videos. Thank you.